Hello everyone, thank you for watching my channel. Welcome back if you've watched previous videos. If not, my name is Jamila, and this video is called The Fourth Spiritual Law, or is about the fourth spiritual law of eating for beauty. Interesting to me how much I realize food is connected to spirituality and the divinity of food. And when you think about the war on our crops and on, organic food and the cost of eating healthy and how it's been politicized, it'll all make sense, which is why I think it's ever more important now to like learn how to grow your own food or as much of your own food as possible. First, it was about fasting from food for me in order to tune into my alignment and my divine assignment to hear God. I had to like stop my relationship with food because there was some addictive patterns and habits with how I ate. But then one time I was fasting and I went out to eat with a friend and I was breaking my fast and I heard Spirit say, eat like you're always fasting. So that it took a lot of time, like years later, to really kind of understand and integrate that wisdom into my eating habits and practices. But basically, I felt like what I was being shown was like eat clean enough and eat as if you are always trying to connect with the divine. So I tuned into how I felt after eating certain foods. Like, of course, you get the itis when you eat foods that are heavy. Of course, you feel sick and gross when you eat junk food. And I realized how light and energetic I felt when I ate healthy. So, not only did I benefit from that as far as like my skin being healthier, and just the all around physical effects of eating right. Like, well, I am getting a little fat and sassy right now, eating all my snacks. But for the most part, like, I don't have a weight issue. And eating for spirituality has really showed me how to slow down and listen to my body and listen to myself. I also got into the practice of eating for my blood type. At one point, I thought that I was eating healthy by eating avocado in my salad, or avocado toast, or eating oatmeal, and then come and find out like that doesn't agree with me. Chicken, eggs, and I love a soft scrambled egg or a fried egg. Like, those things don't agree with me. So eventually, I've had to remove certain things out of my diet, and now the benefits of eating right is that I don't have any heaviness blocking my downloads. I don't have any toxins clouding my, what I feel like is like my crown chakra or my pineal gland. Like, I don't take in fluoride. You can do your own research with that. So my journey with food has become very spiritual and very intentional, and it's not just about being full, but also eating within a certain level of integrity with my connection with God. I don't want to block that with a donut. Now, don't get me wrong, I love eating donuts. One of the great things about eating healthy for the most part is like you can and have these things sparingly, and I feel like it makes it taste even better. Like, something about eating healthy cleanses your palate so that you can really truly taste clean, healthy food. Like, it's nothing like a real strawberry. Now I make a point of going to the farmers market. I will clock a farmers market. I love farmers markets. I've gotten to the point where I try to get to know the growers. They hook me up a little bit now. But I'm patronizing that part of the food industry because it's important. And now, having my own little garden is something that I aspire to have. When I was younger and I thought about like what rich and wealthy looked like, health wasn't a part of it. And I have experienced firsthand the importance of health being your wealth. My health has been one of the hardest journeys for me to correct and address and align with, but it's in my birth chart. So for me to really understand the divinity of beauty is astrologically aligned for me to have gone through that journey, which was like a serious, problematic, very devastating gut issue. I have suffered and I have lived through what I call a health hell. And I know firsthand the way that that makes you shrink and how that brings on judgment and how that disrupts your confidence, how it disrupts your energy field, how it disrupts how you go about life and show up. So I've had to address health to not only course correct my life, but I respect it, as opposed to like waking up eating cereal and toast. Oh, I used to love doing that as a kid. Or waking up and like French toast being my thing. I can't really do bread anymore. That's one of the reasons also I stopped drinking. So yeah, I've experienced firsthand the messiness of my health being out of whack. And I've come to have reverence for the divinity of food and how health helped me in my path of alignment, and the beauty that comes from that: healthy skin, glowing skin, a nice, for the most part, healthy body frame, is one of the outer benefits, but internally and eating healthy has helped me maintain my spirituality. So I've done enough research to see food being the cure, food curing cancer, the right foods, the right herbs, eliminating the right things. So I take it serious. I feel like that's one of the ways to participate in the revolution. Eating healthy, being strong, being sharp, being cognizant of what's going on around me, being unprogrammable. And I think it's really important for us to address food in a very spiritual way. So that's all I wanted to say. Thank you for watching this one. Have a great day. Bye.